Hello there. This is a continuation on the video of React from scratch, just Webpack and React. The aim of this is to get it to build and run locally and then on production with the most minimal number of dependencies, npm dependencies. And this is obviously a goal which is not for everyone. I like to understand and to minimize the number of dependencies of my application, especially now if you go to like large sites and you check the network panel, you will see like hundreds, tens of megabytes, if not hundreds, of JavaScript being loaded. So when I tackle a new application, I want to make sure that my application is as small as possible and that there really is nothing extra which I don't really need. So a few days ago, a friend reached out to me. He asked me about my project on GitHub, React from scratch, and he was interested if it's possible to exclude the Webpack dev server from that. Okay, and this is going to be a presentation about this. So let's capture this, start recording. We are going to record the screen. All right, so I think it's possible to do it, and let's try this. First, we're gonna clone the repository. Let's create this. React from scratch. And let's first check out how many npm packages it's currently pulling. So when you do a npm install, it's going to install all the packages and it's going to report how many there are. So right now there's 333 packages. Just for reference, my node version is 22.14.0. My npm version is 10.9.2. Okay, so let's see if we can remove the Webpack dev server and work without it. First of all, let's actually check out where it's defined and what we need to modify. So in our package.json, we have it in our dependency array, and it's yes, it's specified. Also, we see that the start command, it's using it, so it's launching as the Webpack dev server command. Let's see how it works for right now. So we run the command npm run start. It's gonna run the Webpack dev server, and in a second we'll be able to go to localhost 3000 and to see what that is. Okay, so there it is. We have source maps enabled, right? So here's the app file, and we have the debugger. So it's when you click, it opens in the source map. Okay, so that's the functionality kind of the local web server gives you from start. Now, if we want to remove it, first of all, we need to remove the dependency. Second of all, we need to modify the start command. So we're not going to have a start command which runs the Webpack dev server. We're going to have a build command which runs simply Webpack and it gives the subcommand build. Now the way that works, it will produce, according to our Webpack config, a build folder and put all the bundle application in there. So let's see how that works. So this is our web server. We kill it for now. And we're gonna go npm run build. It builds stuff, it reports stuff, and it says it built successfully. We check out the build folder, we see the index.html file. Well, naturally, we can just try and open it in the browser. Remember, the server is not running anymore, so localhost for now is not functioning. Let's open the file. So we have React from scratch build folder and the index.html file selected. Voila, it's working. And even we have source maps. This will not cut it for complex project development because it does not allow like course. It's still like a file open. It's an open file, and it's limited to what JavaScript can do. So what we want is we want to serve it via another server. So you can use any kind of server. You can use Nginx, you can use Apache. I'm gonna use something that the ecosystem, NPM ecosystem provides, and it's a HTTP server. So the way you use it, you install it globally, right? So let's install it globally, right? And then I don't remember all the flags that you can pass to it. So let's see. Yeah, so we want to use a proxy in order to redirect all the routes and all the prefixes of localhost to the index.html so that the front-end single page application can handle it. So let's try to craft the command. So we are gonna have a proxy which is going to be directed at localhost 3000, and hack is the question mark at the end. So anything which is not a file, it will be redirected back to here, which will cause the from React single page application to load it. We are going to run it on port 3000. We are going to say that for the future videos, we are going to have course enabled. It's going to listen on 0000, meaning on all hosts, and that means we can later to load this application in our mobile phone on our Wi-Fi network, and we're gonna point this to the build folder. Okay, so command was correct, it's running. Let's see how it goes. So let's go back to localhost, reload it, and we have it running. Clicking me, we have the source maps, everything is working, console is button click. That is good. So obviously this is not a fully functional replacement for Webpack dev server. Like I'm gonna show you right now, if you save something, you have to rerun the build step. We are going to address this in the next video here. So if we go to, for example, app.tsx, and instead of hello world, we say hello world 1234, save it. Obviously we did not restart, well, even if we restart the server, it's still gonna pick up the build index.html and JavaScript files from previous build run, and if you refresh, it is still hello world. So to address this, you would have to kill the server, you have to go npm run build, it will generate the build folder, then you will have to go and run the HTTP server, you go back to the browser, refresh, and you see 1234. So in the next video, we're gonna address it with a simple watcher, file watcher, which will trigger build on when files change. And we will work from there, and we will try to have a fully functional production site with the least number of npm dependencies. By the way, right now, let's check how many dependencies it's actually pulling. So let's remove package lock. Let's remove modules, yes, rf, okay, and we're going to do an npm install, and let's see what npm tells the number of npm dependencies is being pulled. Obviously this is almost a proof of concept, however it's a fully working proof of concept. You can just run it as a static file. Oh, and there we go, 182 packages, like much less. Even we can make it even less if we go to package JSON and we see what we have here. We have the build package, Webpack CLI. Oh yeah. So starting from, how many did we have in the beginning? We had, did we do an npm install? We did an npm install somewhere. It was like 300 something packages. Well, let's actually rerun it. So if we go and back to our code, and let's put back this Webpack dev server, right? And let's rerun it. So remove node modules, remove package log file, and run it again. And now we will see that the difference is staggering. 352 packages versus 182 packages. Okay, so thanks for watching this. If you're interested, let's meet up in the next video where I will show you how to craft a simple file watcher in order to make this setup automatically reload the server, our HTTP, automatically rerun the builds when files change, which are source files, for example, the app.tsx or the webpack config. So long till then.